How many ways can you stuff a pad into your pocket, into your sleeve? So like...
For the first time ever, Allure, Glamour, Teen Vogue, and You by Kotex are bringing together 3 different period advocacy experts to ask questions that destigmatize and normalize periods. Because change can be as simple as having a conversation.
In trying to normalize period talk, how do you refer to yours?
Honestly, as my period.
As I got older and felt a little bit more in control of my body, I was able to use the word period uncomfortably, but I said it out loud.
I grew up in a household where we just called it what it was. Even with my own daughter, one of the really nice things to see, specifically with You by Kotex, is it's not a secret anymore. You can look at the package and see exactly what you're getting.
So different from them when we were growing up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What was up with the blue liquid in those pad commercials back in the day?
There's coded messaging when it comes to menstruation. And so it was taking away the reality of menstruation, which is blood.
Right.
So You by Kotex, using red liquid in an ad and showing on a pad truly was revolutionary because nobody did that before. Is there still an ingrained stigma amongst younger generations about periods?
It's definitely starting to shift for the better. There's a lot more of a shift online and a lot more positivity where people are just not as embarrassed or not as shy to talk about periods.
I was celebrating my daughter's birthday. I saw one of the friends lean over and pass a tampon to one of the girls that had just gotten her period. You know, she was like, "I got you."
That's very cool.
You know, no big deal.
In high school, it was very common to see how many ways can you stuff a pad into your pocket, into your sleeve. So like, so for example, I used to be embarrassed about it and I would literally be like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to grow out of that.
Who is most affected by period poverty in the US?
There are so many populations that experience period poverty on a daily basis, from low-income students to Black and brown menstruators, to those who are incarcerated, to those who are experiencing homelessness. And it's very easy for us to feel removed. It can very much be someone that's much closer to you than you think.
And certainly not having the resources to adequately deal with periods can lead to things like shame. Period poverty affects both mental as well as physical health.
What were we advocating for then versus what are we advocating for now?
We're still kind of advocating for the same things. We're advocating for communication. We're advocating for clarity. We're advocating for having experiences that are more normalized and less difficult to talk about. The major issue about menstruation, not just in this society, but through millennia and across the world, is the inherent fear and shame and embarrassment. It stems from when people didn't know what it was. You by Kotex has been doing a really good job of changing that language and doing things like this to make people more comfortable about having a conversation and share experiences. It's something that's normal, so why can't we share?
Normalization of the word period, normalization of menstrual challenges is the key to shifting the awareness, to pushing the conversation forward. And that in turn is going to be positively reflected in how our society treats it and how our society responds to it.
We all have varying experiences, but we're all experiencing the same journey.
We're normalizing periods with You by Kotex, and you can too.